What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Content Corner with another live episode, sort of. This is Lens.
Hi.
You know me.
That's Herbert.
Yes, that is my name.
That is your name.
That's what they call me. That is my name.
What else would they call you? Clap on?
No. That's what they call me. That is my name. No. It went
way over, man.
way over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Speaking of childish things, high school rom-coms. High school rom-coms.
Anime high school rom-coms.
Anime high school rom-coms.
Anime.
Well, I left out the anime part because then people are gonna think that we think anime is for kids.
It's for everybody.
It is for
it's
everybody.
For all ages.
It is for everybody.
From 5 to 95.
If you think anime in general is for kids, I can think of several you should watch to tell you otherwise.
There are so many anime I would not show children. Oh my god, they would be scarred for life. They're not ready for it.
Top of my list personally is just Berserk. I will never show my kids that before the age of like 13.
Number 2 is Evangelion. I watched it way too young.
That's because it's so confusing.
It is very confusing, but like also like he chokes a bitch at the end. Like, are you real?
Is Shinji gonna have to choke a bitch?
That was pretty wild.
Yes, it was. But we're talking about the more light-hearted rom-com animes. In this case, we're talking two. We're talking rom-com where the childhood friend will not lose, which I have shit to say about that.
You have a lot of shit to say. Fucking.
And then the other one, I'm paraphrasing the title here, I know I am, but it's like, I shaved and then I brought home a high school girl. Which...
sounds so problematic.
It sounds so problematic and it sounds like it should be a hentai. But...
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's very... There's actually no ecchi really in there. Actually. Like, we have moments where the girl tries to flirt, but there's no really ecchi.
No. They're simply from the title.
Yeah.
There's a line. And they skirt very close to that line, but they never cross that line.
No.
At no point are you like, this is bad. You think this could be bad, but it's not bad. Alright, so which one do you want to talk about first?
I say let's talk about High School Girl, because that, I think, is just great. It's a good watch.
It is a good watch.
And I have less to say about that one than I do about the other one. Because childhood
not
friend
as much
rom-com,
shit to say.
Exactly.
That's fair. That's fair.
I have less shit to say. So let's talk about that first. So, High School Girl. I'm just gonna call. Well, I can't even call it that. I'm trying to think of a shorter name, but I can't. So I'm just gonna say the I shaved anime. I'm gonna call it that. I don't feel like saying the title all the time. I can't call it High School Girl. I
should be in jail, but I'm not.
I should be in jail, but I'm not. I like it. Let's go with it.
Right?
Alright. So, it's about this guy. First episode, I'm not even going to go through the whole episode, but just the setup of guy goes out with the girl he likes, gets rejected, gets drunk, has his friend console him while he's getting drunk. He goes home, finds a high school girl under a streetlight, they talk, and because she has no place to go, he offers her a place to stay. She tries to come on to him because in her mind it's like, well, I'm getting a place to stay. Sex.
I gotta fuck you.
And he's just like, fuck off, you're a high school girl.
It's like, can you like chill? Like I literally gave you shelter because like you would die.
And he's just like,
otherwise.
And he's just like, bro, I want to sleep, and I mean literal sleep, not sleep with somebody. I just want to sleep.
I am tired. I am drunk. I want to go to bed. My pillow is my girlfriend tonight.
By myself. You have a futon on the ground. You're there.
You're over there. I'm over here. We're chilling.
She's like, "Is there anything I can do for you?" And he's in like miso soup.
Yeah, I want like it was in his drunken stupor. He's like soup, miso soup. She's like, oh, okay.
And it just starts the whole thing, and it brings a bud. Like, I like it because it's technically a rom-com. I want to say, by like a definition, but there's no multiple love there's multiple love interests.
There are multiple love interests. It's just
directed towards the guy, not outward.
It's a love, not triangle.
Trapezoid?
Not a trapezoid.
Parallelogram?
Stop.
Rhombus. There's 4 people involved, so I'm just going with 4.
Feather duster. Reason being,
Okay, let's hear
it's
this.
like the guy
Yes.
likes one girl.
Yes.
That girl, although she doesn't admit it at first, likes him back.
Oh, but yes.
Ho. And then there are other people that like him. Are there only 2 others?
The high school girl and the Kohai. Yes.
Okay. If there was a third, I'd call it a feather duster
That's just a Y.
or a chicken foot. But now it's a Y.
Or an arrow.
A Y.
No, upside down Y.
Upside down Y.
Upside down Y, yeah. So, yeah, it just goes and then branches out.
Yeah, it's a love Y.
It's a love,
This is weird.
love Y.
A love Y.
Coined that term. So, but yeah, so it's just, it's a fun ride. Like I said, there's not a lot of ecchi. There's no hentai elements at all whatsoever. It's just about a girl who just, like, a dude just literally trying to help this girl out. That's it. Like, he's really just a good guy trying to help this girl out, which sounds boring.
It sounds boring, but like you learn, she has a lot of issues.
She has a lot of
She has a
issues,
lot of
but she's a
fucking
high school girl. Most high school girls do.
True. So they get into the question of, well, why did this high school girl, one, run away from home? Why is she just like not fucking home, right? Why did she feel so comfortable just offering sex for shelter?
Yep.
What's going on with her family? What's going on with her past?
A lot of questions.
And then a lot of questions that people are asking, like, hey, dude, like, why are you doing this?
Mhm.
Like, why are you offering this girl just a place to fucking stay? Because, like, that doesn't
His,
make
his,
sense.
his first answer was always just, it just pisses me off that, like, she's on the street.
Yeah. And it's like, well,
That's
you
it.
could have gone to, like, the police and just, like, done all this and all of that. And then
It's like, but that, how would she grow from that?
it
How would
wasn't-
she develop
well,
as
it
a
wasn't.
person?
It wasn't really that. Like, he said.
He said other things.
Yeah, he said other things. He was like, oh, well.
I'm saying as a
obviously-
viewer, but how would she grow?
I mean, I guess. Like, if he just did that, the show would just end. So as a viewer,
Yeah,
you're
sure.
like, obviously not.
Yeah.
But his reasoning is like, well, if I send her to the police, they're going to send her home. She ran away from home. Obviously, there's a reason there. And if I just send her back, considering that, like, especially she was like mad far away.
Mad far.
Like, mad far away from.
Mad
It wasn't like the same town. It was like a different district of Japan. Like, they took a flight.
She was from
They took a
Hokkaido?
flight. Yeah, Hokkaido, and she ended up in Tokyo.
Yeah. Deep.
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 I don't even know
How
how
the
she got
fuck
there.
did you get there?
I don't even know how she even got there in the first
word.
place.
So, like, he's like, okay, so she ran. So, like, she's running from something.
I'm surprised she didn't leave the country. She probably would have if she could have.
She could have. She had more resources, she would have fucking left the country.
Then it really would have been bad. Oh, man. But yeah, like, good show. I liked it. It was fun. It was better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I was expecting...
It was much better than I thought.
I was expecting, like, just smut.
Alright. The title was like, well, alright. Like, I remember this was in December, I think
Yeah.
we were talking about, like, anime that are coming
And
out
I read the
in
title, I was like,
2021.
and that's not a hentai?
You said the title, I was like, I'm sorry, what? And out of pure curiosity, I'm like, I need to see where this goes. I need to see what the hell they're doing here. Because,
Yeah.
like, that's a wild fucking title. And
It's
just,
a hentai title for a not hentai.
yeah, it just ended up being a lot more wholesome than I thought it would be.
It was. It was like, kind of like a feel-good anime.
Felt weird. Felt good, like, at certain
Heartwarming.
points. It was heartwarming.
Heartwarming.
It was heartwarming at some points.
Yeah. Other times I'm just like, but like, why?
Really, like, why?
Like,
Also, hang on. Can we talk about this bitch? The manager?
Goto?
Yes.
Yeah, what about her?
She's stupid. She's dumb. She makes no fucking sense.
Ladies, if a guy you like asks you out and you actually like them
And you want to say yes.
and you want to say yes, just say yes.
say yes.
Like,
Just say yes. Like, and you want to know what her reasoning for saying no is? She's like, my intuition. And we're like, what do you mean? I know we're supposed to be together, but not yet. You're both grown ass adults.
if not now, when?
What are you waiting for?
Oh my.
He's like what, 26, 7?
He's 26.
Right? And she's...
Yes, he's 26 because the girl is like 17, I think.
Yeah.
There's like a 9-year difference between him and the high school girl.
Yeah, and then like the manager's 28, 9?
8, 9, not much older.
Not much older. That's like prime getting together period. Like just
She's in her prime. They're both in their prime.
They're both in their prime. And then like so when she kept asking him out after the rejection,
I would have said no.
he said yes because he's a simp. But I was like, whatever. And then she asked him, "Oh, what's going on with your love life? Like, do you have a girlfriend?" And then he's like,
Why do you care?
"Why the fuck do you care? I asked you out.
You said no.
You said no.
That's it.
That's it. You're still, like, we still work together. If you have questions about work, valid. If you have questions about my love life, you have no right. You have no right." And honestly, it's not like they're friends either, right? It's not like you hang out all the time.
Well, based on certain conversations and like that they had, it seemed like when he asked her out, that wasn't the first time they'd gone out to dinner.
Fair.
So it seems like they've been out alone, just the two of them before.
Fair.
A number of
But also
times.
that's like him
trying to progress.
Trying to
True.
progress.
But in her, but given, I'm also gonna say from the woman's perspective, if she wasn't feeling him at all, and she just wanted to hang out, then there should be no reason why you can't hang out after.
This is fair. This is fair.
know?
This is fair.
Like, I'm just saying.
I would be a little salty.
Of course, as the guy who got rejected, yes.
And hence, why the fuck are you asking me this question?
Like, I'm not saying that after you get rejected, if they still want to be friends, I'm not saying you can't just hang out and be friends. That's something different. Yeah, you can hang out.
You could totally be friends.
But if you reject someone, you therefore have no reason or logic to be like, "Hey, how's your love life? You seen anybody?" Like, that's not. You're not there yet at that point. You need time before you can even get back to that level of like friendship at that point. Because right now, you're awkward waters right now, bro.
I'm like, just hold off on the fucking personal questions.
Give it time. Give it time.
Right.
As always saying, give it time.
The wound is still fresh.
It was in the same week or two.
2 weeks. I want to say 2 weeks.
We'll say 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks. Like
2 weeks.
The wound isn't even closed, bro.
I still got stitches. I even pulled the stitches out.
Oh,
calm down.
This is bad.
So I was just like, oh yeah, obviously he should be like, why the fuck do you want to know? And then she's like, oh well, like if I tell you, like it was just dumb. And then she's like, I like you, and he's like,
and she said another reason why she said that no is because she said that she was a virgin and she was embarrassed about that. And I'm like,
fuck out of here.
Now, I'm sure there are some guys who maybe that would be daunting to. I'm sure.
Some guys would be like, that is a lot.
That is a lot
to handle.
Yes, of course. I'm gonna say majority of guys will not care.
I would say, especially in that situation, it's not something that you would flat out say no to seeing somebody about.
Exactly.
But it's a conversation you would have once you agree
to get to that point.
Yeah.
Also, we're speaking as if they're not utter trash and filth.
Who's utter trash?
Either of them.
I mean, they're not.
No, I said if they were.
Oh, yeah.
Then that's, obviously things change in that point.
Things change.
But it's like, how do I put it?
What?
If I don't know. I can't even put my thoughts to words right now.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't know. All I'm saying is that, I guess at the end of the day, just, if it happens naturally, it'll happen naturally. That's not really a deal breaker for most people. If anything...
Yeah, it's just not...
If anything, some people might see it as I don't want to say word charming, but I can't think of a better word than charming. As because then it shows they haven't slept around. They're not one of those people that just goes get laid all the time.
It's more of a boon than a detriment.
Exactly. Don't get me wrong. It'll be awkward the first time, but that's just the first time.
Yeah,
And if things things are going really well,
listen,
there'll be more
that's
times.
within the bounds of your relationship.
Exactly.
So however you want to handle like your sexual
And before
life,
you even get
that's how
there,
fucking
before you
handle
even get there, you still gotta go on maybe a date or two beforehand.
honestly.
If it's like an emotional thing, obviously. If you're just trying to get laid, then you just first date you're gonna try.
Yeah, then it's just
But-
that's different.
but,
Like
like,
he's
if
like
you-
asking her out because he's like,
Like he actually
I
cares about her. Yeah.
Like he's like, I love you.
Yeah.
Like,
And in that sense, it's like, well, you don't gotta sleep
so
together.
it was just silly.
It was silly to
So
me.
it was intuition and virginity, and I was just like, that's such a bad reason to reject someone. It just
Yep.
whatever. It's fine. I would suggest people watch this. I
think so too. I think it's a good watch.
It's a solid watch.
It's short.
definitely-
It's 13?
13 episodes.
Yeah.
You
Short.
get done real quick. It's an interesting situation to kind of see pan out.
Skip the intro. Just skip it every
Yeah,
time.
it doesn't really matter.
Very few animes will I say watch the intro because it's awesome, but like just skip the intro.
Yeah, skip the intro. It's fine. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about this one.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
So, we will talk about the
Rom-com where the childhood friend will not lose.
Yes, we'll talk about that one after this break.
Hey guys, do you suck at video games? Are you a scrub? Do you drop combos like, I don't know, a nerd?
You can't hold all these combos.
Well, you can trust us, your professional casual gamers. That's right, professional casual gamers, to bring you along on journeys that you can't finish for yourself. Or maybe you don't have the time. Maybe you can't sit down and invest the time. But you know, you can like, while you're working, check out a video, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A playthrough. So you can come watch us on the Content Corner. Ta-da! And, tune in and we'll play games. And if you have any requests that you want us to play on like stream, we're here. We'll listen. Just hit us up on Instagram and Twitter, _Content Corner. Simple, right? So simple, you'll never have to worry about dropping combos if you never have to play them.
So check us out on Twitch. That's content_corner. Once again, content_corner on Twitch.
On Twitch. Or, like I said, follow us. If you follow us on our social media, we got the link for the Twitch right there, so you don't have to worry about even finding us. Just boom, even easier. 2 birds, 1 stone, and you'll get notifications whenever we go live with new episodes of our podcast, or whenever we just go streaming. So, yeah, right now you're playing Kakarot as of right now.
Playing Kakarot.
I'm playing Metal Wolf. I've been trying to finish Metal Wolf Cast. We'll see if I beat that level. After which, I got another game lined up. Should be fun. And on our Friday streams, we just kind of play whatever.
Yeah.
No,
We're starting the Halo campaigns, all of them, from 1.
as of this recording, we will be starting soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be the road to Halo Infinity.
Infinite.
To Halo Infinity and beyond? No? No.
Catch us on Twitch.
Lit. And we're back with our second anime for this episode, RomCom Where the Childhood Friend Won't Lose, which, this is a 2-parter segment. We're going to talk quick about the anime first, and we're going to talk about what we thought the anime was going to be.
So fucking disappointing.
So let's get into it. This is, the whole point of the anime is as it says. It's a rom-com with one dude, multiple women, all interested in him, and the childhood friend won't lose.
Yeah.
How do they keep true to that promise? Without spoilers? Simple. All of the potentials are childhood friends.
Yep. All
Oh.
of them. Yes, there's not one that's not a childhood friend. So the childhood friend won't lose. So all of the suspense is fucking gone.
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 Now it just becomes a regular rom-com at that point.
Yeah, there's nothing special about it. It's just like, oh, there's just a bunch of fucking women trying to vie for this dude's attention.
And
Let's
it's
see
just
who
like,
wins.
but it's okay. I'm not gonna say it's great, but it's not bad either.
Yeah.
It's okay.
In terms, alright, without the bait and switch of the title,
Yes.
it's a pretty average rom-com.
Yeah.
Like,
standard.
average. Standard. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy.
They do only keep it to 3 women potentials, which I kind of like the smaller number. I feel like once you get past
once you
three,
get past a certain number, what are we even doing?
it's just
what are we even
too
doing?
much work.
Yeah.
Infinite Stratos. Aha. Sorry.
Infinite Stratos is fun for other reasons. Okay. Too many women, yes, but
He's like what 6, 7 women after his heart,
I'd watch another season.
but that's for different reasons. Not the rom-com aspect.
True.
That's for literally different reasons.
True.
Oh man, then we can be started about the twist of like his best friend not actually being the like. Well, I mean, as a viewer, we know that his best friend was actually a girl the whole time. But
Yeah.
like, I was like, no, don't take away the best friend and make the best friend into a love interest.
That's annoying. Anyway, child of the front won't lose. It's about this child actor, former child actor, who had quit acting.
Now in high school.
Now in high school, and right before we entered the scene, his fucking childhood friends. I was about to say his childhood friend. His best childhood friend, right? The one
Kuro?
Yes.
The one who lives next door?
Yeah.
Kuro.
Yeah. She had asked him out, and he had said no.
Confess feelings.
Confess feelings. And he did not reciprocate.
Yes. But they're still friends.
They're still friends.
Exactly what we talked about before.
Yeah. Then, he asked out. Did he ask out somebody else?
He was interested in this other girl who's like the popular girl at school.
Oh yeah.
Who again later we find out is also a childhood friend and her.
Oh yeah, they were talking a little bit.
Exactly.
They were talking a little bit, and he was like, "Oh, I have a chance."
Yeah.
And then a rumor pops up, and he hears about it, and it's this other super popular guy.
Who he is an actor.
He's a
Teenage
active actor.
Yeah, active actor.
The rumor is that they were going out, him. And
He's like, well, bet I'm gonna take my shot.
And
he's gonna basically try to take a shot.
True. Well,
by ruining the other guy's shot.
Well, at first he was just like, I want vengeance because she played me. I'm she didn't really play you. She didn't really do anything.
She barely talked to you.
Y'all talked, but nothing really happened. So whatever. And then there's this whole fucking contrived sequence where it's for some reason it's a tradition at this school
for the guys to confess their love in front of the whole school to the girl.
Yeah, on stage.
On stage with a spotlight and everything, and I'm like,
that's a lot. No. It takes balls. It takes balls to do that.
See, here's the thing. I see two sides to this coin. Like you said, one, it takes balls, so it shows you're dead serious. This is a serious thing. You are really serious about this person, and you will really want to be with them that bad.
Yeah.
It's a good light on that.
Yeah.
But
Pero.
If she says no, and this is in front of the whole school, your life is over. Your life is over.
F in the chats. Press F in the chats.
F to pay respects.
Oh my god. At least your high school life, it's fine. You'll.
But that's all your life at that point. That's all you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's all you.
That's literally just your life at that point until you graduate.
Word. So, this whole fucking thing comes through. You find out that the super popular girl was one of the childhood friends.
Blah blah blah.
From his child acting
Her name's
days.
Shiro.
Shiro and Kuro.
Shiro and Kuro, yeah, because he's not original. He's not creative.
Anyway, so he goes to her saying I want to put on this performance on stage and ask somebody out, and then he drops hints that it's going to be her.
But then it's not her.
And it's not her, and he ends up asking out the Kuro, the one that was living next door,
and that originally said that she was in love with him.
And
so it's all right,
originally
cool. Didn't feel the same way. But he grew feelings, so it's all right.
So we were okay, that's cool. Fucking, that's a surprise. And she was just
here's the thing, when they said that, because technically I don't think, so we didn't find out right away about the Shiro was a childhood friend.
Yeah.
So when they were boom, he confessed to Kuro, I was just yo. Right out the gate? Doesn't lose?
I was damn. Yeah, at that point, we didn't know. Well, no.
We had just found out that Shiro was
just found out
that same episode, yeah.
right before he asked
Asked
Kuro out.
Yeah, but it didn't really matter because I was just like, oh shit, OG childhood friend one.
OG childhood friend one. Let's go.
Yeah.
The anime.
Roll credits.
Roll credits. We're done. 4 episodes in. We're good, baby. And then she's like in the crowd, in front of the whole school. He just performed.
He just performed his heart out. Everyone loved it.
Yeah, because this was also his comeback. Like, people were like, "Oh, this is that guy who used to act. He was legendary."
Man did a song and dance.
Yeah,
he did a little jig,
little thing, and everybody's like, "Yo,
fire!
This guy fucks." That's basically everyone's reaction. This guy fucks. And Kuro was like, "No." What? And at this point, I'm confused.
Yes.
Because, like, she asked him out, right?
Yeah.
And then they were having, like, all these moments beforehand, and she was, like, hoping that this would happen.
Yep.
And then it actually ended up happening, and then she was like, no. And I'm like, but why? But why? For vengeance. That's why.
Vengeance. She was tight.
Vengeance. She was tight.
She was tight. She got rejected the first time. She was like, well, I'm going to reject him now. And I'm like, but you won.
But you
He confessed to you. You got what you want. Like, there's these games that I have no patience for. I have no patience for these games.
And he's all sad and depressed.
And who does he go towards? Shiro. So she loses twice.
Word.
Like
he's scarred. He doesn't even want to like be near Kuro anymore because like he sees her and just remembers the pain of the rejection in front of everybody. It went on YouTube. It got millions of views.
Yup.
It got millions. That rejection got millions of views, bro.
Yup.
Savage. Anyway, so he starts moving towards Shiro, and then Kuro's like, "Fuck, what do I do?"
Fakes amnesia.
Well, we find out she has amnesia. They go to the guy and they're like, "She can't remember anything." And he's like, "What?"
She can't remember anything from before summer break.
Such a specific period.
No. She can't remember anything after summer break. That's what it was. She remembers everything up until summer break, and then that's it. How convenient. Like,
but what was weird is that she remembers certain things, but not others, right? So he put it to the test. He was like, "Oh, she doesn't like this type of food.
Let me feed it to her.
And see if she remembers that she doesn't like it."
And then she ate it, like no problem.
She ate it. She was like, "Whatever." I was like, "But if it was a type of food,
it would have the same reaction. It wouldn't be a memory."
But she acts as if she doesn't remember. So this whole thing doesn't make any fucking sense.
Again, I'm gonna get to the point. There was a point where me and Liz had the same reaction. Basically, one of the girls asked him, after all this shit, after a bunch of shit happens between them, "What, you don't trust me?" And I'm like, "No!"
No, he finds out that, like, she was faking amnesia. So he's like, oh, get the fuck out of here. What?
And she should have asked him, "Well, you don't trust me?" It's like, "No!
You lied to me.
Twice!
You lied to me.
Twice!"
Wait, twice?
The rejection was technically a lie because she did it for vengeance.
Yes. Here's the thing. Here's why I'm not as mad at the rejection.
Oh, I'm adding on. It's a cherry on top.
That's fair.
The basis is the faking amnesia. Why are you faking amnesia?
That lie, way too much.
That's the whole Sunday.
That's the whole thing.
The rejection is just the cherry on top.
For me, the rejection is like, that was a stupid move. I understand why you did it because you were like salty, but that's also kind of their relationship. They fucking throw jabs at each other. They do that. This was OD. You went too far. That was like that girl who deleted her boyfriend's like 95 overall player in like 2K. Like, it was that. Like, you're in a relationship, y'all do pranks, you went too far. Too far. The amnesia is a straight up fucking lie.
Yeah.
And she did it to kind of reset their relationship to before she rejected him.
Yes.
And that was the purpose. It was a lie not to benefit him,
benefit her. That's it. And it's just like,
this bitch. And from that point, I'm like, I want you to lose. I want you to lose so bad.
But Len's a childhood friend won't lose.
She was a childhood friend. And then there's a third childhood friend, which we haven't talked about, but it really doesn't matter.
She's technically around the same age as him. Because remember, she's in high school.
She's a year younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't look a year younger, though. Girl looks like she's in middle school.
No, she does.
But she's in high school. And that throws me off. But, comparatively, between the three, I still think Shiro is the best out of all three of them.
She has the best. She has the best background. She has the best. Like they met because like she was like super shy and she had dreams of being a writer,
mm-hmm.
and he helped her like break out of her shell, and she was just like, oh, I'm gonna fucking like write something that you're gonna act in, and she like attributes her dreams, and then like they just have a good fucking storyline going.
They do.
No betrayal, no fucking lying. None of that bullshit. They like care about each other. They want to support each other. I'm like, oh, this is obviously the right fucking choice. Yeah. Anyway.
But the reason we get more tight about this anime is the bait and switch of the title. Because when we read that title, what we thought it was going to be, which I think would have been so much better, was if there's still only one childhood friend and it's a rom-com, and this dude has all these women interested in him.
Yes.
And they're doing wild shit to get his attention.
Crazy.
Like, one saves his life, one clears all his family's debt, one takes him to the moon, one makes him a millionaire.
Like all these people, all these girls are doing the fucking most to be with him. And I'm not just talking like superficial shit, like just like
they're sharing romantic moments
like,
and all this stuff.
It's like they're whisking it off his feet.
Yeah.
They're like fucking like doing the OD speeches. Like they're talking about like his personality, his drive, like they bond,
helping him reach his goals. You know?
Like and he helps them. Like it's a mutual like shared thing. You're like, oh damn, they should be fucking together.
But then you see you remember the title. You're like, wait,
they're not the childhood friend.
So how is the childhood friend gonna win at that point?
And that is so much more interesting to me. Like how the fuck?
And then I came up with a twist for that, which would have been great.
It's a good fucking twist,
right?
It's a good fucking twist.
So what happens? What would have been our idea is that you go through this whole thing, and then towards the end of the season, the potentials all start dying. They'll start dying off.
Getting fucking whacked.
They're just like one dies in an accident, one like well they're all accidents basically, or one like overdose or some shit. Bullshit, whatever. Random stuff.
Yeah.
So then he ends up with a childhood friend because she's the only one left. But then the last episode, during the credits rolling, we see the childhood friend getting rid of evidence that would tie her to her murdering all the potentials.
That fucking blew my mind. I'd be like, and like you go back, you watch it a second time, you see the hints.
Yo.
You're like, yo, she planted that shit. Oh fuck.
It'd be so good.
I'd take a second season. I'd take a second season where there's another potential that's a detective trying to solve all this other shit. Oh my god.
So season 2 is no longer a rom-com, it is now a mystery anime.
It's
a crime anime, because the detective, like you said, has a potential trying to solve these cases. So now the childhood friend, who's the most secret yandere ever, it becomes basically Elle versus Kira.
Bro, like the world's most savage and smart yandere. I'd watch that 1,000 times. I'd watch that 1,000 times.
It'd be so good.
Because it's so much more interesting to see all these people go through hell and back to win this dude's affection. And it's working. And it's fucking working.
Yup.
Like, some girl, like, you saw Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yeah.
You saw the movie?
Yeah.
She was right.
To hell and
back.
Yeah.
There's no way she's losing. Unless she fucking dies. Unless she fucking dies. See? And then, oh my god. It was just... So that's why
that's our idea. Someone take it, make it into an anime.
Please.
You don't even gotta. You take the idea.
I don't need credit.
No, just make it. I just want to watch it.
I just want to see it.
Watch it. Just want to watch it. That's it.
Oh my god. It would be so good.
So-
That's why I'm so mad at this anime, because it's just so much more mediocre
They could've been.
than the name let on.
Yeah.
The name is A1. A+ name. What do you mean won't lose? What do you mean won't lose? Oh, you just stacked the deck. Oh, that's fucking boring.
Bullshit.
Boring. Garbage. Oh.
That's enough about this anime. And that's enough for
Got my
today.
head hurting so fucking.
That's enough for today. Thanks for watching us as always. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hearing us rant. As always, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, _content corner, for any and all updates of our streams and our podcasts. And don't forget to follow the Metropolis as well. You can catch us there on there too. And you know they got some good shows with the Illuminati,
The
Monarchy, the Arcade, all that stuff. So don't forget to check them out and give them a like and a follow. And as always, deuces.